Okay, now the next thing that I need to do, come here, share entire screen. Alright, there we go. Okay. This is just the way my day's been going. On brand. And good. I am live there. Let's go to YouTube. Yep. And marketing. That's the one. I'm live. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, now I'm set up. Or so I hope anyways. And we're going to see if this is going to work. Let's see here. Brand Realm, suggested mode, custom. Reasoning is a futuristic AI creation tool branded with a dark theme that doesn't fit standard fitness or business partners. Cool. Before building. Okay. Let's just go to Claude.ai. Hey, everyone that's coming in. I'm just getting ready to send this out, and was kind of muttering to myself there. I am live on both YT, which you can find me under Grumpy Marketing 50, as well as here and in the Rabbit Hole. I am broadcasting live in 3 different places. Keep in mind that YT is a fair bit slower than TikTok. Something to do with connections and all that other good jazz. Hey, Designs, how you doing? Let's see here. I'm just sending this live out to people. I have a new version of the Seamless that I'm testing out. That I'm actually testing out. Hopefully this actually works. Hey, Jax. And we're all going to see, and on top of that, I have my planner made, which I just literally finished this morning, so I don't even know what that's going to look like, other than right now the UI is ugly as sin. But that's cosmetic. That can wait. Oh, and Jax, to answer your earlier question, I have it fixed to where everything gets stored in the same file as the Seamless exe. No more hiding the shit in the into your data file, which is a pain in the ass to find. There we go. So what we're going to do is the very first thing. Close that off. That doesn't need to be up on the screen. We're going to come here. Let me make sure. Hold on a second. I got to move something on my desk. There we go. So, welcome back, Designs. This is literally the newest version of the Seamless. The problem that I was having with it was that it did not want to behave itself when it came to the text. And then we're going to browse here. We're going to stick 2 of the, let's see, here we go, here and here. Get rid of that. Open that. And as you can see, Jax, now we actually have we literally have a full list here of the songs so that we can actually remove them and whatnot. And we need to set this as a video slide. And we're going to just go cinematic. That's what this is. It's a cinematic kind of thing. And we want to change this to Waterfall 2. We will loop everything in between. There we go. Outro text testing to see if this will wrap the text or if it's still screwed up. This is the whole joy of vibe coding. Testing. Let's hope this actually wraps the text and doesn't just run off the screen like last time. Alright, we'll keep it at Arial for now. Make the text a little bit bigger just to really push it. Visible for, we'll go 6 seconds. We literally have, I'll get rid of the auto part. We have a whole bunch of different transitions now. We literally have crossfade, dissolve, fade in black, fade to white, wipe left, white right, up down, slide left, zoom in, pixelize. That's actually kind of a cool one. I already tried that one earlier this morning. Let's try the radial just to see what the radial does. And we need to change this to portrait because that's what the pictures are portraits. We're going to jack that to 10 seconds. And there we go. Now all we got to do is wait for the computer to render itself. Hey, Tanya. And the beautiful thing is there's no AI involved in this. This is a one-time cost of $277. And you don't need to use Canva. You don't need to use CapCut for this. And it might take a few minutes to render, but that's okay. In the meantime, this is the new journal, my interactive planner program. Now, keep in mind, the UI is ugly as sin. This is the first time that I've even run it this morning. So, I figured, what the hell? We will see how this works. So, design 2. Let's see here. Planner, social media. Okay, it's literally saying custom. Daily render log. There we go. Logo and... Okay, so I have to find my logo, which I know exactly where the logo is. It's somewhere in here. Yep, there we go. We're going to load the logo up. And brand colors. Okay, the Claude's already got my brand. That reminds me. Billing. Because I need to know how much this is actually going to cost running all of this. I have no idea. So I've got $9.50. 50. Okay, so we can reset all of the secondary colors and whatnot. We have that. And 3, the content. So here we go. We have activities. See, content active pillars. We have the HTML generator builds, AI music production, digital product listings, AI art pack creations, content and social distribution, prompt engineering, and AI exploration. We have the good shit daily checklist up to 8. And let's see, we have daily metrics to track, revenues generated, assets created, and content post published. And we're just going to build the, I guess we're just going to build this. Generate HTML. So, this is, the whole idea here is to be an actual interactive HTML website for planners. So instead of selling just a straight PDF, we can literally sell an interactive HTML file. That then people, once they have it all filled out and whatnot, people could actually print it out if they want to as on a PDF and whatnot. But this just sits better in my head than just a straight PDF that you can buy off of, say, Etsy or someone else's web store or a Google Sheet, a simple Google Sheet. So we will see if this actually works. Let's see here. Loading, writing, output, done. Oh shit, it's done already. Okay, so we go to Planner. Let's go to D. Where's Planner at? Alphabet. Planner, there it is. And one HTML planner. let's see if this actually works or not. Open up. Why is everything being stupid today? Open. Thank you. Ooh. Boy, is that ugly. Oh, dear Lord. That is... yeah, no. But let's see, we've got March. Oh, cool. It actually flips. But yeah, as you can see, the UI really needs some work here. Let's see. So what's this one? Oh. Click or drop. Let's go to there. Let's open that. Wow. Holy crap. That makes that file big. Let's just click on that one. Yeah, at least it's opening full size on it, I guess. Open that. And we'll just slide down here and just grab the duck thing. There we go. Alright, so far, this planner. Hey, Lady T. Thanks for the heart meat. As you can see, the UI needs some serious freaking work here. We do the layout. Oh, we can change layout. Okay, so. And once the pictures are too big, there's no way of scrolling down or anything like that. That's actually interesting to see. So let's just let's F11 it. Oh, it gets really squished. And this is definitely not what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to screenshot this thing. Yep. So this is the whole thing on vibe coding. And good afternoon, Lady T. How's your weekend going? F11. And we're just going to say, okay, huge problem. When you load photos, this happens. It goes a very large screen, and you cannot shrink it to see any of the dates. Now then, let's just change. Let's just clear that part. Let's clear all that. Remove all 4 images. And if we click on Monday, let's see what's all these do here. Highlighter. Let's go the purple highlight. Oh, okay. Well, the highlights kind of work. So you can color code this, which was what I was which was the original intent here. Let's see, we can tag HTML generator bundles. Let's just do that and see what happens. Oh, okay, I see. So we literally have the day and whatnot. If we click on day planner, wow, okay, that UI has got to go. All right. And the UI really needs to change, both on the HTML level as well as the actual exe. Let's see here. Let's just grab this one here. We'll go to print screen. Again. This would make a blind person scream, I can see colors. There we go. So, this is vibe coding 101, folks. You never know what it's actually going to do, and I wonder if it's the actual color. Nope. Oh, primary colors. Let's just change this primary color. Let's see what happens. Let's go with more of a red. Click OK. And we go to content. We keep all that there. Generate the HTML file again. And it's very, very quick to generate HTML files. Let's see here. We'll go back to here. Go back to Planner. And 729. Oh, okay. It overwrites. I see what it's doing. It actually overwrites. Oof, boy, is that ugly. That is. Ugh. Well, at least it's legible, but damn. So we have Monday. We have a checklist that we can actually click off of. Oh, and as you can see, it actually works like the journal. So if you just click over here, we literally have the turning of the page. But man, is that UI ugly. Ugly, ugly. Ugh. Okay. That's even worse. Let's go back to here and let's see if my video has actually worked like I am hoping it has. Let's go to here, go to Seamless. Because right now, what I am trying to do with the Seamless is getting the text to actually wrap itself. And it was not doing that earlier. You couldn't read the text. It was, if it got too long, it would literally, there it is. And then we wanted waterfall. There we go. Waterfall 2. Let's see here. Nope, still not working. But the transitions are good. But the track is good. It's 6 minutes and 17 seconds like it's supposed to be. So, I'm just going to go back to my other Claude that I have running. Still not working. There we go. I have my laptop up and running, as well as running it on my PC. So that's probably going to suck down some serious usage on my time. So let's see here. The two big problems are clear from the screenshot. Canvas blowout, which wasn't enforcing the height when the image is loaded. Build UI, too flat, colors clash, no visual hierarchy, needs a proper redesign. Well, of course it does. That was just, I mean, seriously, look how ugly this is. I would not sell this. And the website, dear Lord. Oh, that's the other thing I gotta do. That's the other thing I have to do. I have to change the thing. The beautiful thing is with Claude, while it's still working, when you are in the app here, by the way, and you're using Claude Code, what you can do is, I also noticed that it is overwriting the HTML file instead of saving it as a different file. Boom. So Claude will be doing its thing here, and we will test and see how well Claude can actually run on two systems here. The EXE. Claude actually just asked me if I was running the EXE on the Seamless. No, it's not. I already rebuilt it. I already did that. And it was the current build after you made your changes. See, even the AI wants to get freaking belligerent some days. So we are letting that do that. While we're doing that, just to be on the safe side, let's go to here. Let's go to usage. Oh, I'm at 97% already. Damn. Well, that can't happen. Let's see here. Approaching usage limit. This will be interesting, folks. But this is why I have 3 accounts right now. So let us... yep, see, I already hit my limit. Okay, that's easy enough. What we're going to do is we're going to copy that message. Put this here. Where in hell... Oh, there it is. I'm like, where in the hell did that get to? Nope, nope, don't want to do that. Why do you not want to do that? Copy my... Okay, fine. Copy as markdown. Paste that. There we go. That worked. And we're just going to change my account. We'll log out. And let's see, get started. Log in with my other Google account, the one that is completely cleared. There we go. Yep. Continue on that one. Wait until that actually comes back up. And we can change things. There we go. Yay. Alright. And we just to double check on this one, we're just going to go settings. Let's see here. We go back to usage. Okay, perfect. Completely cleared out like it should be. So we come back to here. We find ourselves a new session. We find a new folder. That's in the journal one. And let's see here. All I gotta do is paste this back here. Grab the HTML file so that I can grab my photos again. Go to new. Where is, let's see here, planner. There you are. And we're just going to load up the files here. And we're going to upload this one again. Open that. And we're just going to dump a couple other extra photos in there. There we go. Okay, so all I got to do is print screen. Tell it exactly what's going on that one. Paste that. There we go. And this is using the new planner, which you can find in the, I do believe it's, let's see here. Go back to planner. Go back to journal, actually. Journal, there we go. And Claude Workspaces. Let's see here. Journal, planner, bingo. There we go. So we just grab this screenshot here again. Well, what happened to, oh. I'm like, why didn't it do that? And that's because of the fact that it's in the wrong spot there. I was paying attention. So, this is the whole joy of debugging crap. You run into problems left, right, and center, and you just say, okay, well, it is what it is. And as I said, this is also why I have 3 freaking accounts on Claude. Because this allows me to basically bounce back and forth without having any issue of running out of interactions with Claude. But I am using it in 2 different places. But I want to try and get that UI fixed because, man, is that ugly. I mean, look at that. That is just freaking heinous. Yes, clear all that. But at least it's storing things, so we can do that. And if we do here, I'm going to have to make that a little bit bigger as well. But we literally have a daily planner, so we have our notes that we can type in. Let's see here. Generator idea. Assets. Not too bad. So basically we have a mini, we literally have a mini planner. Day-by-day planner that we can actually go into. We have checklists that we can actually hit. That's going to be interesting as well. So you can't actually click on, well, that's another issue. Because as soon as you get to there, it will not, it actually, okay, I see. So that is another issue. You never know until you actually sit there and start typing away, guys. Continue. This is the actual beautiful part about coding. So it is now searching this here. Let me find and read the planner. Files to understand the current state. So we're going to let that go. And I do not know why. Okay, look here. I told you to, oh, there we go. It was just being slow. Okay, we go back to coding. Let's see here. I am actually trying to get the seamless working. The transitions are actually perfect though. Everything is good except for the freaking text. The intro and the outro, there are some issues with that. But that is easy enough to actually fix once Claude gets off its butt. Still with the intro and outro text not wrapping properly. There we go. So we're going to close that. We'll close that one down. And Claude as up. I forgot to do something. Bypass. Yes, bypass. Click allow. I'm like, why are you not doing anything? It's because I wasn't paying attention. Now I always make it so that it is that I now set it up so that I can bypass permissions, so that Claude doesn't have to sit there and constantly ask me, "Hey, can I do this?" Hold on a second. I'm going to kill my speakers. I'm getting a little bit of feedback there. Alright, there we go. That takes care of that issue. So while we're waiting and kind of playing a little bit, let's see here. Which one am I sitting in here? Okay, good. Demount this one. Let's go to settings. Make sure that my usage is clear on this one. It is. Cool. Let us build using my Archimedes, well, not Archimedes, my Arc skill. Let's build a generator while we're waiting for this to actually build everything it needs to build. Let me look into. Okay, cool. Because this way, when it's doing things, you can literally just walk away. Yeah, I told you where it was. You just let it run, occasionally come back and just double check on it, and you're good to go. So let's go. Okay, I need a new HTML generator. This generator, and you literally tell it what the subject is going to be. And I'm not sure what the subject's going to be this morning. Let's see here. That's the problem. I'm not really sure on which one I want to do. I know. This generator will be all about fantasy teddy bears, which means teddy bears and fantasy realms. Think teddy bear nights and the like. A little vague, but it'll work. I need 30 options per drop down. I want teddy bear types, art styles, locations. Let's see here. Outfits. And let's see here. And camera controls, lighting controls, and shadow controls, and any other drop downs you think this generator needs. I need, let's go 10 presets, a photo prompt, a video script, and a let's see, video scripts, cinema music prompts, as well as animation script. Jax has got me on this one, by the way. Hey, Design, how you doing? And we are going to go. Let's see here. Oh, and a great looking background. I need all the normal buttons. Now with my skill, I should not have to tell it what buttons that I actually want. Let's see here. So we're just letting it build a generator for us. Now, normally with my skill, and I don't think it's actually kicking my skill in. It doesn't look like it's doing design skill. Okay. Oh, front end design skill. Yes, actually it is. But when you're building your generators, you literally need to tell it that you want a generate button, a randomize button, a clear all button, and a copy button that works for just the active tab if you have multiple tabs like this. Alright. Now then, where did my mouse go? There it is. Actually, I can close this. As I said, this is just ugly as sin. I'm going to close that off. That hurts my eyes. Alright, let's see here. 2 problems identified from the code and screenshots. Layout bug uses flex. Okay, that's fine. Starting with CSS fix. Now updating. So see, as you can see, I'm not even paying attention to it. It's literally looking at the planner. It will let me actually rebuild the planner. And it needs to be rebuilt. It literally needs to be rebuilt. Because just what it's putting out is just ugly. Normally I don't worry about the UI until I make sure that everything is working. And then I'll go back in and I'll make it to where it's not as hideous. But this is just, just to show you one more time, just to show you that nothing that you do is ever perfect the first time around. Let's go to planner again. Where's my planner at? The features that I want are actually good. But look at this thing. That is just ugly. And I did notice one flaw with the daily planner. You cannot click on the... if you have to be very careful on where you're clicking, because if I go to the next page, I can't click on these top... I literally cannot click on anything that's basically on this page except for, like, I think the first 3. And then it just sits there and flips. But look how ugly this is. This makes people. This makes blind people scream, "I see colors." And that ain't good. Close that off. Alright. I already know that I'm already logged in on there. So, Claude is going to be making us a thing. And then I'm going to go to CR. And I may have to cover the screen just for a second. Because TikTok might throw a hissy fit about what I've running. So you're going to see my hand for just a second. Let's see here. Alright, that'll work. Let's see here. Well, actually, I don't have to worry about that. Now, these ones I do. Hold on a second. I know for a fact TikTok will throw a fucking hissy fit over those ones. So we will just delete them. Okay, delete the files. Delete the files. Okay, there we go. This way I don't have to worry about TikTok throwing a hissy fit. Now then, let's see if Claude is done writing and whatnot. So here we go. Colors would make a blind person scream. Yes. Change from hot pink access off to, okay, on deep indigo. 6 preset themes add to tab 2. That's good. Visual polish in the HTML generator cells have, okay, so to use this, regenerate the planner from the builder app. Let's see, exiting, yep, we'll use the old colors, of course, existing. So, let's rebuild this planner. And let's hope for the best. Let's just actually delete that. No one needs to see that. And we will delete this exe as well. We go back to planner. Actually, I need to go back to journal. I'm like, why is the planner not there? It's because I'm in the wrong freaking folder. And let's go to journal. Here we go. We go there, work trees. And let's see here. See if it's finished doing its thing. Nope. we'll just let it go. We'll let it actually go. Let's see if our generator is actually done. Oh, yep, our generator is done. So now we have a fantasy generator for Beardom Chronicles. We're going to download that. Open up the journal. Open up the Chronicles. And let's see if we actually have the buttons that I need. We have generate button, randomize bear. So let's just randomize the bear. Generate the prompt. And let's see here. Where is the copy button? Copy photo prompt. There we go. And let's see what we get out of the bear journal. Mind you, I don't like these colors. The colors are a little hard to read the text. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab that, and I'm going to tell Claude straight up. Well, actually, I'm going to have to grab the screenshot, because you can actually see it even here. Okay. The text on the generate button is actually a lot hard to read. So we need to go with a white text so it doesn't blend in with the background. And let's make the text bigger, as it's a bit too small for my liking. And this is all we gotta do. It's just literally tell Claude what we don't like, and Claude will change what we don't like. And let's see what kind of teddy bears that we're going to get here. And the journal is okay. Cool. The journal thing is done. So we want. There's that. I need this one here. 750. That's the right one. We're going to copy that, and we're going to go to planner here. Paste that in there, and the other thing that I know I have to do is I actually have to go to here, go to Gen. We need to go Gen build. I need my env file. We're going to copy that, and we're just going to dump that straight into here because that's got all my API keys into it, and we'll start this back up. Now, oh, here we go. I'm not going to make a movie. Oh, here we go. We have a black bear as a bard. I like it. I've got to hear the music on this one. Let's see here. Where is this Suno music? There it is. We're going to copy this. And we are going to go to producer. Yeah, actually, it is kind of a cool image, isn't it? And that's using CArt and using the Infinity model, as well as the Ethereal Gothic. But those are pretty cool. But let's see what our music sounds like. Which reminds me, I have got to turn my speakers back on. So those that are in rabbit hole, watch your ears. I'm turning my speaker back on. And let's see here. So, all I got to do is load my env. And
save it.
Let's see here. Where is... let's see here. I know I put my... Oh, there it is. Planner. There it is. We'll load that up. Cool. That's what I wanted to see. Brand Bible, we will find my rendered again. We'll just use that. Oop, Jesus, that's loud. All right.
From pirate ship at sea, clad in sea captain's naval uniform, a teal and turquoise ocean In dark hood of shadows gleaming bright, awe-struck and wondering champion of the night. Bear of legend, brave and bold, you're a West-struck and wondering story shall be told. Through pirate ship at sea, you make your stand, the greatest warrior in the land. Ocean wave bear, eternal free, a legend written for all to see.
And there we go. We now have a very cute, fluffy teddy bear as a mage. Why? Because why the hell not? And let's see what this other one was.
From pirate ship at sea, clad in sea captain's naval uniform, a teal and turquoise ocean wave bear rises true. Bardic lute, magic in paw, dark hood of shadows gleaming bright, a well-struck and wondering champion of the night. Bear of legend, brave and bold.
Music needs to be improved, though. Producer just, I literally gave producer the font. I mean, not the font, but I gave it the prompt for the Suno thing, and it needs to be improved. But that's where Reed comes in. Okay, are you done already? Let's see here. Okay. Actually, so do that. Hold on 1 second, folks. I need to find my USB stick. And I can actually close this off because I don't want that up and running. So we actually have the HTML that was built. Let's see what this actually costs us to build a quick, very fast, interactive generator. If we F5 that, it costs us a penny to do that. So basically, to make one interactive generator, let's see, planner outputs, there it goes. Let's see if this is actually better. That's actually a little bit better. Let's grab some photos here. We'll upload that. Not quite what I'm still looking for, but because you can't, if you click on that, yep. we're going to want to be able to drag and drop those so that we can actually see them. But we have that. We literally can actually decide on what we want to tag our things here, so that it is now color-coded, journal-wise. We go to the daily. This one we can actually click on without any problems. It's a little on the small side, and there should actually be a way that I can download this as, oh, yes, there is, as a PDF. So we actually can write our own notes. I'm going to have to make that text a little bit bigger. But if we do that, but as soon as you see that, we can't click on the second page. So we come back to Claude and we just tell it straight up, hey, all right, this next 2 issues need to be fixed. First, when you turn page on the daily, you cannot click on any of the boxes on the left page as it tries to turn the page. And the text is a bit small, so we need a way for the user to control the size of the font. There we go. But that looks a hell of a lot better than what the original one was. But as you can see, it will literally flip here Monday, Tuesday, and it's literally keeping track of the days. And if we do the PDF thing, we'll see if it downloads as a PDF, which it is not. So we now know that needs to be fixed as well. That's an easy. That's easy. Those are actually 3 separate problems. But we now know that it literally cost us a penny to basically let Claude read through the Brand Bible, and then it will set up the entire our entire thing if we actually want to let it do that. Because we can design it. We have social media, we have fitness, business, or you can do custom. We have a few presets, which is what we actually want. What we want. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presets. And if we go to Reels, Stories, so this is the content that you can actually do. You can replace these if you want to. And then when you build, it will literally build the HTML planner. So I could literally just go social media, social, that'll work. Social T. Build it. Oops, that didn't work. Generate, that's why. Okay, and then we just come up to here, click that, and boom, we have better. It looks way. This literally looks way better. So we have the good stuff, the writing book, editing, all that good jazz. So now then, I need to control that. Let's go to copy, paste that in there, replace. And we're going to go to eject that. By the way, I will say this again. Do not get something like this. It is a USB stick. The problem with it is pure metal. And you know what happens when you put pure metal into a computer? Oops, crap. Get in there. It gets fucking hot. I've nearly burnt my fingers. Pulling it out because I literally left it in. I literally left it into my my computer for like an hour because I just forgot that it was there. And then I went to remove it and it's like, son of a bitch, that's hot. So make sure you get one that's actually plastic because the metal really, really, really sucks. Did that actually? Yeah, that was right. Yep, that's right. Copy that. Let's go back to Seamless. Planner. There we go. We go to Seamless. As you can see, I have a lot of damn files here. Paste, overwrite. And we're going to make ourselves another Seamless video. And let's see if the actual text wraps like it's supposed to. Because this has actually been an issue for this program. The outro and the intro text is, if you have it too long, it won't wrap the text. So that it literally goes off left or right of the screen and it doesn't wrap it. So we're going to do the waterfall thing again. Browse files. Come back up here and we're going to grab this and not that. And we're going to turn this into a picture show because this is what this is. This is a picture slideshow. And I want it cinematic. Yep. Okay, we're going to go with, again, change the name. Waterfall 7. That way I know where to find it. We're going to loop everything in there. And the outro text, we are literally going to say, okay, testing this to see if the text wraps or if it's still screwed up. This is test number 19 for the wrap. And I'm going to literally just copy that, pump it in there. Let's just change the font. By the way, these fonts here are preloaded, but what you can do if you have your own font, thank you for the heart me. If you have your own fonts, you can literally load your own font. You can literally load your own font, and it will actually grab it. Font size, we're going to go up to 80 on purpose. Visible for, let's go 6 seconds. Let's actually do a. Let's do the pixel because that's kind of cool. Transition time, we're going to jump it to 2 seconds. And we want to go to portrait. So we start that. And it will start rendering. As you can see, 2 of 23. Doesn't take too long. This literally is running off of your CPU. And did this actually get done? So, both fixes are in the planner. Yep, here's what changed. Okay, cool. So we can change all that. Let's rebuild. And we'll see what that goes by. And this is vibe coding, by the way, folks. You're going to run into problems. Left, right, and center. All you got to do is grab a few screenshots and say, hey, this is fucked up. Why is this fucked up? Let's randomize this another bear. Copy that. And find CR. Oh, here we go. Now that looks more like an Ewok than a teddy bear. These would make for a good kid story. By the way, you can actually have Claude write you a kid story if you wanted to. And I'm also currently still working on the Book Factory. And the Book Factory will write non-fiction, fiction, and spicy fiction. Hey, Jim. Hope your weekend's going good. So we literally have a bear generator, which, by the way, I'm going to be chucking into the drive file. Let's see here. So we're going there. Now I got to close that off. Let's see if that's actually going. Close that off. No one needs to see that. Let's see here. Okay, it's still building the EXE. Thank you for the gifts. And we're trying to build a program that will actually turn and burn planners. All HTML design. And right now, there are some serious flaws. The first flaw was that the design was utter shit on the UI. I mean, it was literally making blind people scream, "I see colors." Just ugly as sin. Normally, I don't care about that. Normally, I try to get the base program working properly. And then, I worry about making it look pretty. But, man, oh man. No. Would not do that. Had to change the UI on it. Okay, as you can see, our Seamless is actually still building. And this is designed so basically you can tell Canva to fuck off. And you can tell CapCut to fuck off. Because this literally makes, you can take videos, you can take photos, you can combine them into one as long of a video as you actually want. Of course, the more things that we put in here, the longer it's going to take to actually generate, but that's no big deal. The transitions between photos is seamless. The videos tend to be seamless as well. And right now I'm just building this as a photo slideshow because that's what this one is. And if the text wrap actually works, I'm going to do a video because I do believe I have, Jax actually gave me like 5 videos, I think, that I ended up downloading. And we will just stuff them in there and see how that goes. And if I get the wrap part right, what I may do as a new feature is to make it to where you can actually write text clear across the board. So that everything that you have on the video, if you want an entire set of quotes or something like that, those would actually overlay on top of the photo of your choice. It might make things a little bit more complicated, but it's always a nice option to have. And let's see if our exe is done building. Yes, it is done building. So let's check this out. Let's see here. I've got to go back to... Oh, I keep going back to the wrong damn file. It's actually in my journal file. There it is. And we go to Claude. We go to Workspace. Work trees. And we need this program here. 811. Copy that. Go back to Planner. Paste this. Replace. And we're just going to rebuild this. Now, each planner that I'm building is literally costing me a penny. That's it. Close that off. I'm like, where did the other bear? So here we go. Now we have a little bit more of a bear instead of just a teddy bear. It's a pissed off grizzly bear with a weird looking helmet on his head. When you're tired of Ranger Smith's bullshit, Yogi goes to war. I can see multiple uses for this. Even if it's just for cute photos. So that generator was very easy, as I said, very fast, very easy to make. We can actually change the background with, which is what I'm going to do next. Once we find out if this is actually going to work or not. Let's go to Planner again. Click on the EV because that's what it needs. Yes, I know. We're going to grab that. We will grab the render. Realm Render Brand Bible. Click Open. Let Claude actually analyze the entire thing. And while it's analyzing... Okay, it's almost done. Oh, there we go. Yep. We go to Build. We want Custom. Logo mark. Let's go grab the logo. And there we go. Let's do the preset as well. Let's go more of a midnight. Let's see about the steel. Apply settings on that one. We're going to keep all that there. We can literally change all of this for what we want. And test one. There we go. And then all we got to do is just generate that. And it's very, as you can see, it generates that very, very fast. And now let's see. I think the photos are still going to be a little screwy, so we're going to go ahead and just try that. Yep. And let's see here. We're going to go here. Is there a way to actually change the copy CSV Johnson? Yep. There's still no way of actually setting up the layer, apparently. But let's see here. We got day one. Nope, it's still doing its thing. But that is an HTML issue. Oops. But we can actually talk. We can literally type here. So you have your notes for your entire planner. We got different pillars. We got metrics, which we can't click on. Alright, so I'm just going to grab a screenshot again and tell it the same problem. And also, we actually do have the font size. There we go. Voila. We actually have a font size control. I'm like, where in the hell's the font size? So now my blind old ass can actually see. And it will allow me to do my notes there. So I can literally just sell this planner to somebody that is doing social media or whatever I so desire, or I can actually keep my thing going. And let's see here. There's actually no way of going. Oh, yes, there is. So we can go back to the calendar if we want. We literally can change the days. And they flip through there. So that's not too bad. But I still need to make it so that the font on everything is actually... Okay, so we don't want to load JSON. We want to actually export it to PDF. So the PDF export doesn't work, and the other issue still doesn't work. Okay, still can't click on anything on the second page on the left-hand side because of the HTML clash for the page turning. The PDF download does not work, and I need a font size control for everything on the HTML page, not just the daily program, the daily planner. Also, the pictures are too small. You can't click on them to see what they are because it wants to replace them. So, grab a screenshot. Thank you for the heart meat, by the way. You always want to grab screenshots. When you are vibe coding, it is easier to grab a screenshot and then say, okay, this is what it's doing. And it gives the AI a representation of what's actually doing wrong or the look that you're trying to avoid. Instead of me sitting there typing in, okay, the picture, when I try to click on this, and try to explain the entire process, it's not going to recognize it sometimes. So it's easier to grab a screenshot and say, hey, this is what's going on. This is still screwy. Fix it. So we're going to close that off because we know that's not working. We will close this off. Close that off. We'll leave the music up. And that's the Bear Factory. I'm like, what is that? That was literally the Bear Factory. So our generators are very easy to make. The vibe coding itself, though, this is where it gets a little on the frustrating side because you start running into problems, and it's like, well, shit. why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Seamless. And Waterfall 7, I do believe. I always hate when I forget what I title these, but this is why you scroll back up. And we can find out. There it is. Waterfall 7. Let's see how well this works. Nope, still fucking. Does it sound? Yeah, it sounds great. But as you can see, the transition actually works. So that actually works. So I'm literally in the process of saying, okay, why are you not doing this? And it is, Chrissy. This program is up on my store. It's the link in bio. It is $277, and it makes it to where you don't have to use a monthly fee for CapCut. You don't have to worry about CapCut stealing your shit and claiming it as their own. We can literally, let me clear all this out. So we cleared all that out. Clear that as well. Let's go to browse folder. And let's see here. Oops, wait a minute. It's not browse folder. I need to browse files, actually. Because I don't remember where I stashed the video. Actually, I think I know where I stashed the videos. Let's go to output. Go to seamless. And we go to videos. Let's see if the videos are in there. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. So cancel that out. We're going to grab this file here. Go to output. Seamless. We're going to go to videos. We'll select that folder. And it's literally going to grab everything that's in that folder. And we have the outro already set up. Waterfall, all that good jazz. We're going to go with a music video, cinematic. And instead of pixelating it, let us change this to actually, let's do the auto. Click auto. And I need to rename that so that I know where exactly it is. Test 8. And we will just start rendering. We'll keep everything else as is. But this runs off your CPU. So it might take just a little bit of time for it to actually do. But you can blend both videos and still photos together now. It will actually do a complete seamless transition. So that if you go to if you use Canva to do this, you will actually see the transition kind of blink a little bit. Even when you add your own transitions in it, it's not perfect. You're still going to see that blink. Your eye's going to catch it. So it kind of ruins the vibe. Whereas this, the very first time I did this, it actually had a little bit of a jump to it. But I've got that out of the way now. And it makes it so that the human eye is not going to catch it for the most part. Nothing is perfect, of course, unfortunately. Let's see here. So there we go. And while that's doing that, we can check out and see what it's doing. Fixing the book, disable mouse events, remove old day code, clean up. Okay, so Claude Code is literally rebuilding all of this for me. For our journal. Well, for our planner, I should say. But as you can see, this is actually going very quickly. On my laptop, which is like 10 years old, it takes a little bit longer to build this, but that's to be expected. My PC is a bit more powerful than my gaming laptop. Alright, are you done? Yes, you were done. Okay, let's see. Waterfall 8. Here we go. Render complete. Yeah, as you can see, the text is screwed up. What the hell? Wait a minute. That's not right. That's not the right one. Or did I get stupid on that one? Let's see here. Waterfall 8. Oh, actually, I did get stupid on that one. That was my fault. I forgot to put the music in. Let's try that again. And instead of Waterfall 8, we're just going to go with video test. Let's try that again with sound. Because what this will do is if your video actually has sound on it, it will actually currently wipe the sound off of it and we'll play the music in there. My next feature, I may make it to where you can put, if you have, say, 20 10-second videos and your model is talking and you're trying to get it to talk, to do a story, the idea here would be to literally let it join all 20 videos seamlessly, keep the audio as it is, and hopefully stitch the audio together so there is no there is no actual glitch to it. Might be a little bit of a pain in the ass to set that part up though. But right now the whole idea here is to be able to do product shots as well as product shoots as well as music videos and or a photo slideshow. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so it looks like it's done doing its fix again. I'll just delete that. I've got to start actually including that file. If you guys are going to start vibe coding actual programs like what I'm doing, I suggest that you guys have a have Claude Code put a build.bat file. This way, you don't have to sit there and keep coming back to here like what I have to do. You got to go into your command prompt, type this massive long string out. Let's see here, like this, to rebuild the freaking exe. Whereas if you have a build.bat file, all you have to do is double click on the bat file and it will actually run the program for you. So there is no messing around with the console or anything like that. And let's see here. Okay. Copy that. And where did my metal stick go? Oh, here it is. And bloody hell, I left the damn thing in there again. Damn, it's hot. Oh. Again, make sure that when you buy yourself a USB stick for data driving, that it's a plastic cover one, not a pure metal one. Because those things get fucking hot. Paste. Redo that. Okay. And that's still going, so I can't change that out just yet. But that's okay. Let's see here. Eject that. Pull that out. It needs to cool off anyways. It's hot enough that it might melt something here. And bingo. All right, that one's done. So let's go back to our journal. By the way, I do have a journal factory, which is up on the store. It makes journals very, very quickly as well. Has a whole interactive HTML aspect to it, as well as it allows you to make a little movie that you can use for social media to help sell your journals. Go to here, go to Claude. Go to there. Let's grab a hold of that. Copy this. Dump the planner back in there. And this is what this whole entire idea behind this planner build is to allow you to turn and burn multiple planners. And instead of selling the just a dull PDF that anyone can make, this is making an entire HTML file that you will sell and give to your people, to whoever wants to buy it. Load the NV file, go to Planner, open that up. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know. Thank you for telling me. Go here, grab me that. And again, just to double check, this should be 5 cents. This should literally just cost me a penny. And what it's doing is it's literally letting Claude analyze the Brand Bible. It's going to pull colors from your Brand Bible. It's going to tell you what you really should build planner-wise, as you can see. Base recommendations, suggested mode, custom. Fundamental digital creation identity requires a dark neon custom mode that reflects its portal and realm aesthetics beyond the standard fitness or business templates. So we're going to do that. We have designs, and the only problem with that is using these brand colors, it will make you scream in pain. So we're going to apply that. We'll keep that as custom. We can literally change any of the, we have literally content activity pillars up to 6, the good shit, the daily checklist, daily metrics to check as well. Click that, and as you can see, writing, and it is done. It's that fast. Cost me 1 penny. So let's see if we got if we actually got the flaws out of this one. And crap, I forgot what I named the damn thing. I forgot to name the damn thing. Let's see here. Planner output. Okay, there we go. That's what it is. It's still overwriting, so I have to change that. A little bit of access. Let's load some photos up here. Still, that does not want to show right. And let's see here. What to do? This is all 100% color coded, so you can put tasks down and whatnot. I do not actually see any controls for that. The daily. So we can literally have check marks here on whatever you want. HTML there. Day 2. Click next. Perfect. You actually literally have to hit next. That's what we want to see. So now I can check off all my checklists that I have for the day. And then once you have that done, you can write your notes. Monday, Tuesday, come back here and do all this. And this is all HTML. And print PDF. And boom. It gives you a PDF. And this is just the calendar. We actually want the notes as well. So that might be something else that I need to do. And that actually made it to where it went straight to our PDF, but it closed our journal out. That's a bit of annoyance. Okay. Yeah, nothing's perfect. But once you pop it open, when your computer's not being a pain, as you can see, it still retains everything that you have in there. And if we go to the daily planner, everything was still checked in. You just press the next, and you still get that rolling. You still get that roll of an actual page. So that part works. But what we're going to have to do is, I think, just tell it, hey, the PDF is only giving us the the calendar itself, and not the daily planner. And I wanted to do both. Plus, the photo is still too small. We screenshot that. And we say, okay. The pages work perfect. Now the PDF download, though, only gives us the calendar and not the daily planner. It should give us both. And the photos that are uploaded, as you can see, are still too small. There we go. So you just explain to it what it's not doing. Hey, Anna, what it's not doing right and what it is actually doing right. So that it doesn't try to fix, again, like I said, it didn't have the font size. Oh, it actually wiped out the font sizes too. That's irritating. So I'm going to have to tell it, hey, you wiped out my font sizes. No, it didn't. There it is. There we go. I can see that better now. Go back to calendar. There, that's much better. So I can actually see all of this. Because I'm blind as a friggin' bat. So we can literally, like this one here, AI Art Pack drops. I can select yellow. And this is going to tell me on, the 19th or 20th or the 28th. I need to drop these packs down onto my store. It makes for a good color coding aspect. And if I change months, the months actually flip. So we literally have, let's see here. And then it goes literally to January 27th, and it should just continue onwards. This is 100% fully interactive HTML website that you can sell to people. It cost me 1 penny. And it generates the HTML files very, very quickly. Let's see if our video thing is done. Yep. Our seamless video is done. Output. Again, what did I... Oh, my memory is shocking, folks. Video test. Okay. Video test. There we go. And yeah, I know the text is weird. True test, nose test. Let's see, a video test. Let's see here. Where is the video test? That is weird the way that's doing that. Because I did rename that. So, let's clear this all. Close this off, actually. Because I have a new version that hopefully will get the freaking text to work right. Because it is a little bit on the frustrating side when it does that. And let's just get rid of all these because I don't need these. This way I'm not guessing on which one it actually is. And we find our exe. There it is. 8. That one right there. Yep, 828. Just making sure it matches with the same file on the computer. Go to Seamless. This time, let's just delete this. Yes, permanently delete it. Paste it in there. And we fire it off again. And this time, we will make sure, we will see if the video will work as well as the text. That's what we need to actually happen. I'm going to close that off because we don't need that open now. Here we go. Let's browse our folders. Go to Output. Seamless. We go to Videos. Select that. And as you can see, we literally have movies as well as some photos in there. I'm going to get rid of the photos. And we're going to leave that how it is. Our next thing is we're going to not browse folder because that's going to put way too many freaking songs in there. Downloads, we'll just grab these two again, load that. Music video, we're going to go cinematic just for the sheer hell of it. We want to loop everything in between. And test run again to see if this will work or if the text is still fucked up. Hopefully, Claude has fixed this. I'll do that in both intro and outro. Keep that there. We're gonna jack the font size up to 80 again. And visible for, let's go 6 seconds. We'll keep that as the auto gen on all the rest of that. Landscape, that's fine. This is actually for use only for pictures. So we're going to start rendering. Hey DB, how you doing, man? Hope your Saturday's going good. Hopefully it's going. You never know. Sunday here, I am sorer than shit. And unfortunately, painkillers are not working today. So it's going to be a very rough day today. And let's see if our journal is fixed here. PDF export completely rebuilt. Okay. Let us rebuild once again. And by the way, if you were using the command prompt to build things and whatnot, if you leave your last command in there, all you got to do is press the right arrow key and it will literally automatically fill it in for you. So you don't have to screw around with typing out that huge strain of text. It's a good idea to keep it open, especially like right now. What I'm doing, I am literally constantly rebuilding this exe to get this get the journal factory working properly. And let's see. Here we go. Here, if we go to settings. Let's check and see how much usage I've been. Okay, as you can see, I've been on for about an hour, almost 2 hours now, and I'm at 75% use for my basically 5-hour time slot every day that you get, just by making minor changes to this program. But the good thing is, as I said, I've got 3 accounts now. I'll end up getting rid of one of them, but it just pisses me off when I'm building something and I run out of time. And we're just going to see if the crossfading section works. If this if this will actually join the videos together with the music and the text actually freaking works. Because you never know how these things are actually going to work until you freaking try them. Go to here. Is that in there? Oh, oops. And also a reminder, when you are replacing your exe file, make sure that your program is actually closed off. Otherwise, it will not let you do that. Your computer will whine to you and say, "Hey, idiot, you forgot that it was open." But as you can see, I'm just literally sitting here. It's rebuilding. It's literally going to take 6 videos that Jax gave me. It's going to combine them all nice and seamless. And I'm just hoping that the text overlay for the intro and outro actually wrap. Because that is what is becoming the most frustrating part of this build. is getting that intro and the outro text to actually wrap properly. Because right now, as you saw, you can't really see. There we go, the text. Let's see here. But this is actually getting close to what I want. Yeah. And it's doing that because there we go. Voila. So as you can see, I have a checklist on this one that I can actually check off that I've actually done all of this stuff. You know, what pillars that I've done. I have metrics that I can actually put in to keep track of, and what notes that I want. And this should actually give us, once it's rebuilt, it should actually give us a full PDF of both the calendar and the day planner. And hopefully get the pictures to look right. Alright, that's done. We come back into our journal. That's just where I actually have this building the exe into, is the journal factory. Go to Claude, go back to work. Drop this down there. Go to there. Copy that. I always check the time on that to make sure that it's actually doing the right time on it. Make sure that it's closed off. We click paste, replace, and we'll fire it off again. Now this does run off an env file, which has my Claude key. You will actually, once this is actually up and running, and if you want to build planners, you will actually have to have a Claude key as well for the API, but it's literally 1 cent. Because all it's doing is, that's fine. All it's doing is it's literally analyzing your brand Bible, and it's going to tell you exactly what to do, how you want to build it. I want to see if I actually have my Grumpy one up there or not. I don't think I do. Business. Okay. Oh, we'll just have to do that. Analyze with Claude, and Claude is literally going to tell us what it thinks we should be building, journal-wise. It will grab our brand colors. And in the case of this one here, it wants to make something that looks really fucking hideous. So I'm literally going to use the preset of steel. Apply that. And then all we got to do is put in our logo. Find our logo. Because you do want to brand everything that you can. Anything and everything should be branded. We do that. Keep all that how it is. And boom. Now all I got to do is bring this back up here. And as you can see, we have steel gray. Let's see if the pictures are still getting screwed up or not. Yep, pictures are still screwy. But the planner is actually working. We can make the size bigger. I can change layouts of how the pictures actually look. We can check off any page that we want. We have a place for full notes. And if we do the PDF, let's just go blah, 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 blah. And we'll see if it actually gives us both. It will take its time. So we literally have the calendar there. Aha, there we go. This is what I want to see. So we literally have day 2, pillars. There's no notes there. Metrics. Brained up here. Yep, and it actually keeps track of what we actually put in on our notes. So I can literally download this, and I could print this off if I wanted to. So that's actually pretty decent. A couple of minor things that I still need to work on, which is the pictures here. They're not showing properly. And you want to be able to let your people load whatever photos that you want that you could do for AI, or your own photos if you're a photographer. So if you, as an example, let's say that you're a photographer, you are a sports therapist, you could actually have a few photos of your willing models, of course, in different poses, using different equipment to show that, you actually know your shit. And let's see here. Okay, it's just my little sister. She can wait. Let's see if our video is done. Okay, our video is now done. We're going to go back to output here. And nope, still not. So as you see, the transition actually is very smooth. It is just the damn text that I'm having issues with. Okay. Bloody hell. It's still not working right. But this is, as I said, this is the quote-unquote joys of vibe coding. Shit is going to happen. But the journal itself is not bad. The UI itself doesn't look too bad. I could probably improve a little bit of it. But for right now, it is better for me to leave it as is and get all the functions actually working, and then you go back in and say, okay, let's make this a little bit more pretty, because right now it looks like shit. But we can load multiple brand Bibles. It will change. It will literally change your colors. It will change the different kind of planners that it's going to suggest. It will literally fill in all of the stuff so that you don't have to, unless you want to. We can easily override. We can literally change all of this right here. I could wipe all this out, and I could put something else in it. And this way, it gives me, content activity pillars. The good shit daily checklist, and of course we have the daily metrics to track, so I could wipe all those out and put my own stuff in there if I want to. But Claude filled all this in, all for a penny, and it builds the HTML web page very, 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 very quickly. The only couple of issues, as you can see, the photo isn't set right. Oops, go away. The photo isn't set right, and I do not see any of my own branding, which I should see my branding. Because this way, once I give people the HTML active file, they will know, hey, this is so-and-so's journal that they made for me, or that I bought off of them. Instead of giving them a Google Sheet or a PDF, you now have an interactive web page. So you could literally make a ton of these and sell them as a bundle if you wanted to. But we literally have a full calendar and daily planner. That wants to kind of screw up for some reason. Let's go F12. See if we have an error with the console. There is no error, actually. So that's good. Just a caching issue on my computer's part, I think. But there we go. So we literally have a interactive interactive planner that I could easily sell on my own website. I could go to Etsy, wherever the hell I wanted to set. Let's see here. Hold on one second. Claude is asking me questions, and I have to answer the questions. Browse folder. Go to. Like that. Alright. But my wife just knocked on the door. She's up early on a Sunday morning. And she wants something for breakfast. I don't know what. But we are going to figure that out. Because we're both sore as shit. Now, tomorrow I am not going to be here. Where I am actually going to be at is I'm going to be hanging out in the rabbit hole. We're going to be talking about probably more generators. People will be sharing ideas as well there. It will be Sunday, so that's where I'm going to be for the most part. Well, it'll be Sunday in the States. It'll be my Monday morning. But I'm going to be hanging out in the rabbit hole pretty much from my normal time, which is around 7 o'clock, until 9:30, somewhere around there. Hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy your time. And remember, play with the AI. The worst thing you're going to do is you're going to be told, nope, sorry, your idea sucks and it can't be done. I have a lot of these ideas. I literally just built a program last night and it did not do what I wanted to do. And I went back to Claude, I went back to Gemini, said, okay, this isn't what I wanted. Why is it coming out the way it's coming out? And basically the reason why is because my idea is just a little too, like 2 or 3 steps above what the tech can do. So it's either an idea that goes in the bin, or I just say fuck it and just give up on that idea and come up with another idea. And I have right now, I've got to check my file, but I think I have got I know I have at least 5 projects sitting in the wings, waiting for the tech to actually catch up so that I can build these 5 items. And when the tech does catch up, I more than likely will forget that I had that file in the first damn place. But it is what it is. So, vibe coding wise, what I suggest, in all honesty, when you want to start building full programs, start with Gemini. Start brainstorming with Gemini. Simply load up your brand Bible and say, okay, I have this wonderful idea. Can it be done? And if it can be done, how do we start doing this? And you're going to talk to it. You're going to add features. You're going to remove features. And then, excuse me, when you are happy with it, you're going to tell Gemini to write a technical prompt that you can take to Claude and, Claude Code, and have Claude Code actually write the program for you. And this way, you're not running out of usage on your daily or your weekly usage, and it just works a lot faster this way. You brainstorm, you give it all the messy ideas that you have. Take that, or you can do it in the brain dump, and you can sit there and talk, and just say, okay, I have this crazy ass idea for a prompt, yada yada yada. OpenAI will actually transcribe your your entire speech for however long you're going to do it, and then you can actually go to take that to Claude itself, or go back to Gemini and say, okay, this is what I came up with. Let's turn this into a prompt that I can give Claude Code. Then you let Claude Code build whatever the hell you want to do. And then be ready to be frustrated as shit because of the fact that the first half dozen times that you make a program, it's not going to run the first time. It's going to be full of bugs, full of holes, and you're just going to have to sit there and patch them as you go, as you find them. So, I thank you all for hanging with me. The Seamless, once I get this actually fully working, the Seamless program is actually up on my store right now. It's $277. You do not have to use the text overlay if you don't want to. It adds a nice touch to it, and I am working to get that active. Once it is up, I will tell everybody that has bought it, and I actually had someone buy it last night, that there is a new update to it. All updates that I make are free, so if I add a feature or if someone finds a glitch or something like that, I can actually easily change it. And I just tell everyone, hey, it's up there, it's working. It is not working for Apple just yet because I need to get it working for Windows first. And once it's working for Windows, I will push it to Apple and have GitHub turn it into a Mac program. And I will let you know when that is set up for it. Excuse me. So, you'll have a good day. Good night, as it was. Remember, tomorrow I'm not going to be live here or on YT. I will actually be live on in the Rabbit Hole. So I will see you all there. Later. Look here, close off. Sometimes I hate TikTok. The buttons are too small. Yeah, cool. Oh,